Hey everybody, Zach here. Welcome back to the channel. As you could tell, I am wearing this green shirt. I put it on last night during the live stream and Bitcoin and the entire market went way up. So I'll be continuing to wear this green shirt because I think it's good luck. This happened one time before too. If you remember, if you've been on the channel before, anytime I tend to wear a green shirt, the market just continues to rise. So I don't want to mess with that juju. I'll just continue to wear the green shirt and hopefully we'll continue to see the market rise. Now, this video in particular, there's an asset that has moved up over 20% in the last 24 hours, and it is VeChain. I'm not even going to leave you hanging there. VeChain is an asset that I really like. They're in supply chain management. They have a huge number of possible avenues they could take this and impact the world. And we know that the blockchain technology is super new, right? But there are many industries that could utilize this to be more efficient in what they do. We're going to take a look at some of those industries in this channel. We're going to talk about the VeChain price prediction, where I see it going later this year, and also take a look at the charts for VET, which VET is one that I own and one that I really liked waking up to this morning because it is way up, like I said, about 20%. And we'll take a look at that here. These are the top performing cryptocurrencies in the top 100 right now. AMP is up there, Thorchain, BitTorrent making some nice moves, but here's VeChain up about 21%, all the way up to about 8.5 cents. And VET, actually, if we take a look here at TradingView, look at that chart. I mean, that is just moving up really nicely. I mean, look at that parabolic move, boom. All the way up from, well, about just below 7 cents. Anytime this is in the sixes, I always say that I really like VeChain. But look at the gain that it had here. Got all the way up to 8.8 here in the day range. So it's actually continuing to move higher. Right now, still sitting up there in the 8s and could continue to set new all-time highs, at least here in this past week. VeChain has got up to 27 cents one time before. We'll take a look at where it's been and where I think it could be going later this year if the market continues to remain green, which I think it will. I think we're getting ready to start a big rally here. That's what I've said last night. I've kind of said that in the days leading up to yesterday until before we had this breakout for Bitcoin. And I think this is the start to another bull run this year. And I really do believe that. Now, all-time high, 27 cents, so it's 70% off its all-time high, which was set back in mid-April. I do think VET can get to 30 cents this year. And I think with a lot of these altcoins, as we've already seen, you know, when Bitcoin is up 10%, you could see 20% gains on some of these other ones that are still in the top 30 like VET, right? We mentioned as Bitcoin goes up, altcoins usually go up even more. Now, the same can be said on the downside of things too. When Bitcoin's down, altcoins are really down, right? But that's the risk you run, and that's why they're more risky plays. Now, I don't see VET as being as risky as some of the other assets simply because I love the use case here. So we take a look at various industries around the world that could be using VeChain services in order to better perform in whichever role, in whichever area that they're in, right? So if we take a look at this, we've got automobile, wine, the food industry, clothing, agriculture, electronics, art, fresh food, luxury items. They've got a ton of big partnerships already with some big players, and they're already operating at Walmart China, which is pretty remarkable. Excuse me. And we'll scroll back up here. You can see some of their solutions as well. Or actually, we'll go over to the tab here and go over to the solutions tab. You can see digital carbon ecosystem, automobile, retail, logistics, agriculture, digital content distribution, document management, liquefied natural gas solution. If one of these solutions takes off, just one, I think, you know, VeChain is situated really nicely for the future. So they were founded back in 2015. They're one of the earliest blockchain technology companies. They're in China, Europe, United States, Singapore, and Japan currently right now. Their business ecosystem includes many businesses and technology partners that promote blockchain application adoption and innovation by empowering each other and creating exponential value of all network participation. So we could see here, look at all the areas that they could drastically impact. I really like the retail solution for manufacturers of high value retail products. They've got a big plan here for that in particular. And they've got a mobile app that there's already out there, and now that's just kind of marketing it, getting it out there, and having people use the technology, right? And the retail solution can also contribute to effective channel management, after-sales service, and convenient financial services such as insurance for high-value goods. This is really fascinating and interesting. So business challenges, industry problems, and pain points. Right, it's difficult to achieve traceability and anti-counterfeiting when you're getting these retail products. You've got production management issues, channel management issues, financial services issues, refunding, returning, and exchange risks. VeChain can help all of this, right? So it says here, based on the product's nature and the consumer's requirements for anti-counterfeiting, high-value products are embedded with chips or tagged with QR codes during production and allocated a unique VeChain ID to keep track of the product's entire life cycle and record core data. So this is really high-level stuff here, and I really like VeChain moving forward, and it's great to see that it's moving up so nicely here. Now, here's an article here talking about, is it a buy right now? Is VeChain ready to go right now? So, you know, given all the positivity we have right now around the B word event and Amazon potentially adding Bitcoin. So what about VeChain? Where does it kind of sit? So along with some other top performers, Dogecoin, Cardano, Bitcoin Cash, and Wrap Bitcoin, we've seen a strong performance. But in this article, they talk about, you know, basically the cryptocurrency would have to get into the low 10s to be a buy as it relates to this article. Okay, so it says the buy zone will be confirmed when it moves above the 100-day moving average at 10 cents. I've always said VeChain under 10 cents is always a good get. When I get it under 7 cents, it's really a load the boat opportunity. I know we got even a bigger sale on that a few times earlier the past few months, where it dipped down into 4 cents and 5 cent range, which that was just a great opportunity to add onto the position or open one for VeChain. So the daily chart shows that VET price broke out below the key support level at 677 last week. So of course, or just yesterday, it then declined a multi-month low of 056 and bounced back off there. And since then, obviously, has moved well above that. And now the big push is, can we break that days range of 088? And we're essentially right on the heels of that. So, I mean, we're just sitting here at 86. If we can get to shake a zero here and get to 10 cents, man, that would be super nice and a super bullish jump here for VET, as it relates to being a buy opportunity according to InvestingQ. So VET is definitely one that I'm absolutely loving for the future. Let me know your thoughts down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. VeChain, definitely one you should look into if you haven't already. Again, I believe it's a big part of the future of blockchain technologies, and it's got the use case wrapped in here. So let me know your thoughts down below. See you soon.